that whatever this committee feels, it won't change your normal life activities. We don't operate on feelings here. This committee does not operate on feelings.
Sorry, sir, could you kindly...
I'm saying this committee does not operate on feelings. It operates on the basis of extracting facts from fiction. We're running an inquisitorial process to extract facts and evidence from fiction. And it's not meant to regulate any personal life of anyone. It is directed at checking whether or not the allegations leveled on the 6th of July, 2025 do actually stand, and are our government institutions captured or not. So this is not about your personal life. It's basically about the people. It does not get entangled to your personal life. That's what this is about. The second thing that I've picked up is when you were responding to Honorable Sokanyile is on the relationship between you and Paul O'Sullivan. And as you explain, you go to an extent of saying, the fact is the investigations at IPID do not have some of the relevant material to conduct investigations. And Paul does have some of the relevant material. Is that a concession that you have used Paul O'Sullivan to conduct IPID investigation?
Well, that's a bit of a jump in logic because he's one of the sources of information. There are others also. But the fact that he provides information or is a complainant does not translate into controlling IPID. That is a fiction which was created by Phahlane and his crew themselves.
So you say...
And that is all they got. They got no explanation for the charges they must face.
But Mr. McBride, to what extent did you use Mr. Paul O'Sullivan or his resources to conduct IPID investigations?
Whenever he had information to me, I went and listened to it. But all the answers are here, written long before 6th of July, 2025. The answers were here already about all these issues you're asking me about. Nothing to do with anything else, nothing to do with allegations made by Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. It was here already, affidavits, court papers, judgments, all there.
So, in a nutshell, you mean you have used information from Paul O'Sullivan to arrive at decision on the investigations IPID conducted?
In a nutshell, some of his information proved useful in our investigation.
So your investigations were resourced in terms of information by Paul O'Sullivan, who's not part of IPID.
Or anybody else who had information.
Let's pass it. I hope members will pick it up. Did Paul become part of investigations, physical investigations? You'll recall the estate allocation. Was it the only incident where Mr. O'Sullivan accompanied IPID investigators when they were conducting investigations?
So let me put it this in a nutshell. Paul O'Sullivan was the complainant. He had interaction.
No, let's leave that one first, Mr. McBride. Let's say, apart from that one, did Paul accompany investigators of IPID when they conducted investigations?
I will answer you, okay, but I will answer you fully.
Okay.
So that you understand in a nutshell. So Paul O'Sullivan showed IPID the alleged crime scene, which was Phahlane's house. That's the first thing, which No
Mr. McBride,
Yes, sir.
you are giving answers on a time that is allocated to the honorable member. And the honorable member has said it more than once, that please answer the question that he asks, so that his time is not squandered without him exhaustively asking the questions that he wants to. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. So the question is, apart from the Phahlane estate, forgot its name, did Mr. Paul O'Sullivan accompany IPID investigators when they were conducting investigations?
I'm not aware of it.
You're not aware of it. Okay, let's go to the part we're going to. You say there's an allegation against Mr. Phahlane of corruption, blah, 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 in SAPS, where procurement is done in SAPS, where service providers submit their bid tenders in SAPS procurement offices. Now, you term the visit to the estate by Paul O'Sullivan and IPID investigators a visit to the crime scene. How did the estate become a crime scene of a crime that was committed at SAPS?
Can you repeat that? I'm not sure.
How did the estate become a crime scene of a crime that was committed at SAPS headquarters?
That's a very good question. Very good question.
If the good part, just answer the question.
How did it become a crime scene? The house was built without registered money. There was no money used from a bank to pay those builders. So where was the money coming from? And there's evidence to suggest it came in black plastic bags. Those were the initial statements and recordings of people who worked with Phahlane. So on the bond that was drawn was 600,000. None of it was drawn on it, but there was a approved bond, 600,000. But the issue is Phahlane is still staying in a crime scene. Now, as we talk it.
No, Mr. McBride. A person is shot and killed here in this chamber. Okay? The person who shoots, takes man and takes a cell phone and runs to Khayelitsha. He gets arrested in Khayelitsha. That does not make the Khayelitsha a crime scene. Because a crime scene is where the crime was committed. So this chamber remains the crime scene. So I still ask a question. How did Phahlane's house become a crime scene?
It's the proceeds of crime.
That's not a crime scene. That's a complete different concept.
Still a crime scene.
No, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is. In fact, there was a supplier who fitted in a sound system. So a supplier to SAPS fitted in a sound system or paid for in Phahlane's house. That gratification is a crime scene.
Let's leave it. Let's leave it to waste our time. So you mean the only person who knew your called crime scene was Mr. Paul O'Sullivan? The investigators at IPID did not know the place where Mr. Phahlane was building a house. They needed, just to point the house, they needed Paul O'Sullivan. I thought when you said you used the resources from Paul O'Sullivan to conduct IPID investigations, you spoke about sophisticated machinery. For example, we were told here that he even has a grabber. See, so we thought that it's those kind of things. So are you saying the investigators could not compile information that points themselves to Mr. Phahlane's house? They had to use the services of Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, who later, by the way, was actually charged for impersonating an IPID official?
Well, the charge fell away, number one. Number two, it was on the one occasion in which he was a complainant, which he showed them where the house is. So it's, what do you expect me to say? In fact, the word crime scene comes from my investigation.